Hey, welcome to the Daily Beard for May 7th, 2019. And yeah, so I got some memory talk today, but I'm gonna start with my not having sugar is going fairly decently, but I got to have a bit of a cheat thing last night. I went out with my new friend Jamie. A little while ago we became friends, although we've known each other for years. We kind of like, there's a thing that happened where he prayed over me, and then we went, well, let's go out for wings. And so we went for wings, and so we went out last night for wings again. So we get to go for wings and have a beer, and it was just, wings and fries. It was delicious. So that was a bit of a cheat. But I knew that was coming, and I talked about that before. So other than that, I'm still haven't had much sugar. So that's good. But what I really want to talk about today was memories and certain things. On the way driving over here to pick up my wife, I had a thought about there's a plaza that there's two streets that you can take to get to where I'm going, and one takes forever at the light, and the other you can cut down and then cut behind a plaza that I did when I was a kid. And this thing I used to call it the secret way when I was a kid. It was right behind where I lived, and it was just behind a block of plazas. And I was used to envision, I was like, because it's like concrete and walls and all this, and I used to envision there was the trench run from Star Wars when I would ride my bike down there as fast as I could, and there's a spot where it goes down, and then there's a bump, and so you'd always get air. And so I used to do that all the time. It was like constantly one of the fun things I could do. And then when I got a car, I started doing that because it actually saves time sometimes to jut down, go behind the plaza, and I would save time at the light. So when my daughters were in the car, and I used to tell them, I said, that's the secret way. They made up this song about it. So whenever we'd go down that way, they'd start singing, and they'd be like, secret way, secret way, secret way, secret way, And we do this thing every freaking time, and it was like, they loved going, they'd be like, take the secret way, even if I didn't need to. They'd be like, take the secret way. And we'd do this, and it'd be so much fun, and I loved it, and then they just stopped. And it made me think about this. There's a couple memories. So they never tell you when they're gonna stop. They never be like, by the way, that was the last time we'll ever do secret way. Because there was times when I drove down there and they didn't do it, and I went, why, guys, why don't you do the secret way? And they're like, oh yeah, secret way, secret way. And I'm like, it's not the same. And like, there were times when I used to work nights, and I'd come home in the morning at 8 a.m. or 7:30, and the girls would be in the kitchen. We have our kitchen, long hallway, and the front door. And there's like 3 steps down, and they used to take turns running to me from the kitchen and jumping into my arms and be like, I love you, daddy. And I'm like, and it was the best thing about coming home. And then one morning they never did that anymore. And I don't know when it was. I couldn't be like, but it would have been nice if they gave me warning and be like, by the way, this is the last time we are ever doing this. But they don't, because they don't know it's the last time they were going to do it. They just stop doing it. And I don't know why. Like, partially because they get bigger, and partially because, schedules change and stuff. But what I want to tell you is appreciate the moments you have with your kids. Or with your friends, or with your family, because sooner or later they won't be there anymore. Now, I have great things I get to do with my family now, and fun things now they're teenagers and stuff like that, but I miss those secret ways and those flying hugs and stuff like that, and I just, you never know when the last time was going to be, because they never tell you. If they just gave you warning, hey, this is the last time I'm ever going to do this, appreciate it, treasure this moment, they don't, they just do it. So yeah, that's all I got today. Treasure your memories. Treasure your moments. Thanks. God bless.